Hello sewers, so we're going to appreciate why the inseam pocket is the easiest pocket to assemble. So here we have a pattern, fabric pieces cut out to assemble an inseam pocket sample. So why this is so easy, we know that the inseam pocket can be cut as part as the garment front and back. This is a pattern that looks like that. Okay, so we have the pocket bag as an extension of the front and back of the garment. So we're going to assemble this pocket in one step. That's the beauty of this pocket. So how this is gonna happen, we're gonna back stitch at the top of the garment at the waist, and we're going to apply reinforcement stitching at the corners when we turn around to get to the curve of the pocket. And when we get to the bottom curve, to get to the other part of the pocket, at the bottom of the pocket, we're going to do a pivot again, pivoting and pivoting, also applying reinforcement stitches here. Now, what that simply means is we're going to make our stitch length a bit smaller. Okay, so I'm stitching at stitch length 3. I'm going to probably put it to 1.5, just so this area here is very secure and tight. I'm not going to back stitch. I'm just going to make the stitches smaller. Okay, so let's do that. We're intentionally using a contrasting thread to our fabric. We wouldn't use white on brown fabric in reality, just to appreciate. I'm going to slow down here and go to a smaller length. And also when you're pivoting, when you have your stitch lengths to a smaller length, it's easier to pivot. You have a more of a precise pivot. I didn't explain what happened just now when I pivoted, but I'll do it to the other corner. Let's make it regular length again. So we're going to go around the curve. You sew curves very slowly. Actually, if you go a little smaller, we are almost done with our pocket. Now we get into another corner. So we're going to pivot. So we're going to get to the corner, then we're going to stop. We reach the intersection. So I'm going to go a little smaller to have more of a precise pivot. I'm going to get exactly where I want to pivot. So you make sure the needle is in the fabric when you're pivoting. You raise the presser foot up. You turn the fabric in the new direction you want to sew in. Then you lower the presser foot again. And you continue sewing. I'm going to change my stitch length back to standard. And apply the back stitch. Oh, I have no scissors. So we're going to neaten our work as usual. One of our final steps is to press to appreciate the pocket. So I'm going to open the garment up. It's hard to see, but I'm going to lift it up when I'm done. We're going to press the seam that we sewed the pocket in nice and flat. So here we have our inseam pocket. Very easy. sewn in one step. Now in reality, do we leave this edge messy like this? Well, it's not messy yet, but after laundering and wearing it will start to fray. We don't leave it open up like this. We'll neaten it somehow. So what I would probably apply is a zigzag finish. Even a serge finish is fine. You have other options than that. Okay, so if you remember the other options, you have a plethora of options to pick from to neaten your seam edge. Okay, and if you look closely, you can see my stitch length got a little smaller when I got to my corners, when I pivoted. Okay, that's to make sure that the corners are very strong and they will last long in my garment. And it also makes it easier to pivot accurately. For me, that's the biggest advantage. All right, so there we have an inseam pocket. The easiest pocket. Considered the easiest pocket to assemble.